So here we are, for the next month or so, nothing else matters. This is simply the tournament in world football. It has been a long 4 years, but we're finally here. The race for the big prize begins now. To head towards the knockout stage.
Well, Peter, I can tell you that both managers will have stressed the need for a very strong start here. Both have also indicated a front foot approach. If that is the case, then I don't think we're going to be complaining at the end. I certainly hope we'll be eulogising. There's an awful lot resting on this, and we'll probably end up reflecting on that.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, there's no doubt as to who the creative hub in the side is. It's Mikel Oyarzabal. He boasts some of the most impressive records when it comes to goals and assists, Peter, helped by the fact that he can play anywhere across that front line, and also he has a real willingness to run beyond the strikers. And there's a lot to admire about this man.
Okay, interesting. Now then, the ball's come loose. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Quality ball. Muscular approach does pay off here. Yamal. Pedri. Oh, Red, nice interception. And it's Bina. And it's played forward. And that's really well manoeuvred. Oh, nicely intercepted. Rodri. Aim forwards. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Kubasi. Pedri. Pedri played up towards the front line. Is onto it in a flash. That has been cut short. Llorente. Bina. Yamal. Howson. Pedri. Oyarzabal. So what can they make of this? And it's hoisted clear. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Rodri. And they've got a throw. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Kubasi. Pedri. Moved on forwards. Grimaldo. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, there's a probing ball. How Kubasi makes the interception. Howson. Pedri. Yamal. And it's Pedri. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Pedri wins the duel this time. Clears it away. And here's Ferran Torres. Over to the left. Have it back and can go again. Up towards the front line. Exciting looking ball that. Pedri. Baina. Llorente. Rodri. Aim forwards. Al Kubasi gets across to intercept that. Oh, super find. He's having a shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Pedri. Kubasi. Howson. Rodri. Moved on forwards. And he cuts out the supply. Here's off the ball! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
That has been knocked clear. And it's Pedri. And here's Yamal.
Spain, well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Howson. Rodri. And it's played forward. Now that's well seen too. Yamal. Oh, good spread. Llorente. Baina. Rodri. Gary Rodriguez. And he's managed to get free. Proves too strong. Rodri. Llorente. Howson. Rodri. Pedri. Ferran Torres. Pressing's intense and it's paid off. Has a look and plays it forward. Al Kubasi gets over and intercepts. Llorente. Kubasi. Howson. Howson forwards and with intent. Baina. Pedri. Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal! Oh, what a goal! What a goal!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good. Spain, look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Goal scorer for Spain after 8 minutes is number 7.
Spain gain their reward with an early goal. Oh, can he get onto this? Calmly anticipates. Baina. Nuno da Costa. Driven forward. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Nice physical challenge. That's really well manoeuvred. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Baina. That was good pressing. Forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Baina. Llorente. Howson. Cuts out the pass. Oh, this looks sharp. Great defending, strong and determined. Kubasi. Howson. Baina. Moved on forwards. Aim forwards. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Yamal. Spain are already ahead. The perfect start.
Well, this opening spell has been one big plus. They should look to add to it, not subtract.
And it's Pedri. Rodri. Spain leading here after what's been an eventful start to the game. Ferran Torres. Baina. Spain leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Gary Rodriguez is onto it in a flash. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's played forward. Howson. Yamal. Howson. Howson forwards and with intent. It's just beyond his reach. That's a lovely, neat pass. Grimaldo. Pedri. Rodri. Baina. And here's Yamal. This might spell danger. Rodri. Mikel Oyarzabal. Rodri. Baina. Succumbs to the pressure. Well, they could break here. Out to the right. Grimaldo, some resolute defending there. It'll be a throw-in. Oh, it's played into the area. And he's there to clear it. Gary Rodriguez. And the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
That was really good pressure. They did enough to put him off in the end.
Kubasi. Pedri. Kubasi. Pedri. Rodri. Pedri. Ferran Torres. Can he stop it going out? Baina. And here's Oyarzabal. Yamal. Rodri. Moved on forwards. Can he spark a counter here? That's really well manoeuvred. Grimaldo. Ferran Torres. Kubasi. Baina. Howson. Howson. Ah, he's fizzed it forward. Lovely feet. Pedri did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That's been drilled forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And that's been won straight back. Spain are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Mikel Oyarzabal. Grimaldo. Pedri. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Clearly not happy with that.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres. Aimed in towards the centre. Climbs up big! And the header is disappointing in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Ferran Torres. Llorente. Baina. Yamal. Oyarzabal. Now who's going to be first to this? Llorente, and that's aimed into the middle. Has a look and plays it forward. Gary Rodriguez. And it's played forward. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And that is as far as they're going to go. Llorente. Baina. Rodri. Here's Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal. And it's Llorente. Played into the middle. It's a quick ball upfield. Aim forwards. Oh, that's nice. A chance to play it in. Played out to the right. Oh, what a climb! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Chance for a shot! Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Great strike, but the keeper's equal to it. Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Driven forward. Rodri. Llorente. That's really well manoeuvred. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Ferran Torres. That is lovely. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And he has shown him a yellow card. He's having a go. What a save! Terrific reactions. Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
Pedri. And it's Grimaldo. Oh, that's a nice ball. It's a goal kick. Spain have reclaimed it. Llorente. And here's Yamal. Oh, there's a probing ball. He's onto it in a flash. Yamal. Llorente. Baina. Llorente. Does really well to win the ball there. Llorente was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Nice control. That's an excellent interception. Baina. Grimaldo, gently done. Pedri chooses to go cross-field. Aim forwards. Moved on forwards. Pau Kubasi gets across to intercept that. Howson. Llorente. Baina. Pedri. Grimaldo. And it's Grimaldo. Great run on the overlap here. And here's Ferran Torres. And that's surely a foul, free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. They've played it short. And he's there to get it away. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? Only partially clear. Lovely bit of skill. Grimaldo flings it across. And that has been clubbed away. Llorente. Baina. Throw it. Baina. And it's Pedri. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. And he's going direct. Danger averted for now. Pau Kubasi played over towards the opposite flank. Oh, can he get onto this? Pau Kubasi cuts out the pass. Yamal, who's set up one goal so far. That's been slipped through. Llorente. Rodri. Out towards the flank. Baina. Rodri. Yamal. That is a brilliant interception. And it's played forward. Baina. And it's Rodri. Pedri. Baina. Pedri! He's got a goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day.
After 25 minutes is number 20.
Spain are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, he's bustling through here. Ferran Torres. Oyarzabal. A header! Relentless! Just relentless! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And now he has two.
Number 20.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Llorente. Spain have scored two quick goals here. Oyarzabal. Lofted upfield. That's really well manoeuvred. Howson cuts it out. Yamal. Llorente. Yamal. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Clears it away. And it's Grimaldo. And here's Yamal. Nuno da Costa. Oyarzabal. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And the counter is on. Aim forwards. Shot, surely! Oh, the ball's come loose here.
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Mikel Oyarzabal. And it's Baina. Now it's Oyarzabal. Llorente. Yamal has been caught there, it's a foul. And he should have made it 4. That has been knocked clear. Moved on forwards. Llorente. Llorente carries the ball down the right. And it's hoisted clear. An imaginative pass. Howson gets over and intercepts. Howson shifted upfield. Llorente. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Oh, nicely intercepted. Is onto it in a flash. There's no flag. Great chance! Outstanding save to keep that out. Llorente is there and he can get that clear. Mikel Oyarzabal. Baina. Howson. Llorente. Yamal tries a deft little ball. Ferran Torres. And the flag has stayed down. Forward it goes. Now that's well seen too. Pedri. Baina.
Ferran Torres really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And he cuts out the supply. Howson. Baina. Mikel Oyarzabal. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And it's Pedri. Spread out to the left. That has been cut short. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Pedri. Here's Oyarzabal. Rodri. Lobbed in behind. Oh, he's just misjudged that one. Llorente moved on forwards. Yamal. Howson. Bina. Rodri. Yamal. Oyarzabal played out towards the right wing. That's good play. Yamal. Yamal. Oh, this is a great position. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. That's a good... Ferran Torres! No mistake! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
After 33 minutes is number 19.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Grimaldo. And the pass is intercepted. Long ball looking to counter. Calmly anticipates. It's gone out for a throw-in. Gary Rodriguez. He is through here. Out to the right. Gary Rodriguez. That's a throw. Gary Rodriguez. Is there any support? He might not need it. Bina. Mikel Oyarzabal. Yamal. Llorente. Howson. Bina. Pedri. On a hat-trick. What do you think that'll mean to him, Jim?
I think it'll mean a huge amount to him. The way he's been playing, I fully expect...
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And he is going into that little black book. And he can't get it over the wall. Bina. Oh, good spread. That's very neat. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Llorente. Bina has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options. That has been knocked clear. Gary Rodriguez. That's a lovely, neat pass. Well read, nice interception. Grimaldo. Llorente. Bina. Rodri. Howson. And it's played forward. Up towards the front line. Pau Kubasi makes the interception. Pedri. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Yamal has a look inside the box. Yamal. Plenty waiting in the middle. Bina. Cross goes in there. Oh, smashing header! They've scored! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
After 36 minutes is number 15.
Spain are having a ball here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
That's really well manoeuvred. Bina. Oyarzabal. Bina. Llorente. Llorente with the cross. Aim forwards. Llorente. Yamal. Spain heading towards the half-time break. Win very much in their sails. Pau Kubasi cuts it out. Yamal. Grimaldo. Pedri. Rodri. And it's Bina. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Gary Rodriguez. Played into space out wide. He is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Some good work on the right flank here. Yamal. Pedri. Grimaldo. Ambitious ball here. He's cut it out. Quality ball. Nicely intercepted. Pedri. Grimaldo, and he goes cross-field. Yamal. Moved on forwards. And reclaimed it in a trice. Nuno da Costa. Howson. Llorente. Pedri. And it's played forward.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Rodri. Baina forwards and with intent. Oh, this looks sharp. Pau Kubasi cuts out the pass. Grimaldo. Here's Oyarzabal. And here's Yamal. And it's hoisted clear. And here's Llorente. It's Pedri. Ronaldo finds himself offside. Keeper's got good distance on that. Yamal. And back to the goalkeeper. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oyarzabal. And here's Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres. Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. So a big chance now from 12 yards.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Not much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Goal scorer for Spain after 42 minutes is number 7.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Tries to get it clear. Gary Rodriguez. That's really well manoeuvred. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Moved on forwards. Pau Kubasi is there and he can get that clear. Aim forwards. And that's put paid to a promising move. Played towards the other side. Oh, can he get onto this? Oyarzabal. Pedri. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's the chance to counter. Yamal. And it's Baina. Now that pass has been well intercepted. Pinged towards the front line. Now that's well seen too. Pedri. Ferran Torres. Rodri. Now it's Yamal. Baina. Llorente, and he whips it in. Deftly away. Gary Rodriguez. And it's played forward. Pau Kubasi gets across to intercept that. Ferran Torres. Grimaldo. That's really well manoeuvred. Howson. Baina. Mikel Oyarzabal. And it's Pedri. And here's Ferran Torres. Oyarzabal! Well, the best in the keeper. And that has been cleared. He is just caressing the ball. Baina. He's in a good position here. Pedri. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Muscular approach does pay off here. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Ferran Torres. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Grimaldo. Oyarzabal. Now it's Yamal. Baina. Llorente. Defending of the desperate variety. Pedri. Oyarzabal! And it's played forward. It's a good run down the right. What a throw in. And it's Grimaldo. Pedri, that's a delicate pass. Oh, there's a probing ball. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. Aim forwards. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Grimaldo forwards and with intent. Pedri. Pedri looking up to see who wants it. Moved on forwards. Is onto it in a flash. Oyarzabal. Now it's Yamal. Baina. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Referee's given a throw. Up towards the front line. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Kubasi. Baina. Howson. Rodri. Ferran Torres. Pedri. Ferran Torres looking to run onto it. Rodri. Grimaldo. Pedri. Ferran Torres. Can he latch on to this? Ferran Torres. And he decides to cross it. Llorente. Now it's Llorente. And the first half is done. Have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's
Going into half-time with a lead then that is surely insurmountable. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. No changes at the interval from either side. Howson. Llorente. And it's Baina. Very nicely done. Looking for a decent ball in.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Howson. Grimaldo. Kubasi. Calmly anticipates. And they win it back again. Pedri. Gary Rodriguez. Nuno da Costa. Gary Rodriguez. Decent chance! And that has faded wide. Baina. Kubasi. Baina. Llorente. Howson. Rodri. Llorente. Gets into some space. Can he finish? It's a loose ball. That's going to go a long way. Aim forwards. Can he deliver? That's tidy. Gary Rodriguez. Cleared without complication. Oh, nice touch. Rodri. Ferran Torres. Grimaldo. That's really well manoeuvred. And back to the keeper they go. Raya, long ball by the goalkeeper. Has a look and place it forward. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Howson. And it's played forward. Yamal. And it's come back to the keeper. Moved on forwards. And that is a little undercooked. Pau Kubasi is there and he can get that clear. Grimaldo. Kubasi. Grimaldo. Howson. Rodri. Yamal. Played out to the right. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Baina. Yamal. Grimaldo. Looks to the other side. Llorente. Yamal. Llorente. Yamal. Llorente. Yamal. So who's he picking out? Showing good feet. It's shot a goal! They've done it! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Number 15.
Oh, this looks sharp. He is onto it in a flash. Llorente. Pedri, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. Kubasi. Grimaldo. And it's played forward. And he cuts out the supply. That's a lovely, neat pass. Aim forwards. Pedri. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Kubasi. Howson. Kubasi. Baina. Howson. That's really well manoeuvred. Held time, excellent interception. Aim forwards. That has been cut short. Howson. Rodri. Kubasi. Baina. Howson. Baina. Howson. Baina. Howson. Llorente. Howson. Baina. Howson. Kubasi. Rodri. Pedri. Pedri, gently done. Oyarzabal. Now it's Yamal. Rodri. Pedri. Ferran Torres. Rodri. Yamal. Oyarzabal. Gary Rodriguez. And it's played forward.
Spain are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Yamal. Moved on forwards. Oh, red, nice interception. Kubasi. Howson. That's really well manoeuvred. Played towards the front line. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Howson. Grimaldo. Pedri. Grimaldo. Kubasi. Howson. Rodri. Llorente. Probing pass. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Ball is over the line. Baina. Cleared away. Pedri. Grimaldo. Oyarzabal. Spain being made to look sloppy in possession here. Pedri. Rodri laid into space. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Spain clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Jim, it looks to me as though both sides are shifting their tactics here, aren't they?
Well, it's attack versus defence now, and it's actually quite abrasive. One side looking to get balls into the box, and the other doing their utmost to repel whatever arrives.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Aim forwards. And it's played forward. Moved on forwards. Rodri. Oyarzábal being hunted in tacks.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
Bina. That's really well manoeuvred. Thinks one through. Good ball over the top. That has been knocked clear. Yamal's cross. It's a mighty effort! Really well taken goal. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Aim forwards, and he cuts out the supply. Howson. Kubasi. Rodri. Pedri. Kubasi. Rodri. Howson. Howson. Llorente. Howson. Llorente. And it's played forward. Searching pass he's played there. There are a few waiting for it. Defending of the desperate variety. Pedri. Bina. Pau Kubasi, aim forwards. Yamal, now he's off and running. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Bina. Pedri. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Cuts out the pass. Ferran Torres. Yamal. Yamal! He has done it! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Goal scorer for Spain after 58 minutes is number 19.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Now that's well seen too. Ferran Torres. Howson. Moved on forwards. No, that's overhit. Yamal. Oyarthabal. Yamal. Rodri. Kubasi. Llorente. Baina. Llorente. Baina. Pedri. Grimaldo. And here's Ferran Torres. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. It's an inviting looking ball, that.
The attendance for this match is 62,005.
Oh, easy pickings there. Gary Rodriguez. That's really well manoeuvred. Here's a corner. Howson tries to clear. And he shoots! Grimaldo. Ferran Torres. Pedri. Kubasi. Baina. Quality ball. Al Kubasi clears it away. And he's there to clear it and claimed it back swiftly. Paul Kubasi, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Chooses to go back. Back into the middle. Oh, sweet feet. That's a cute ball. Gary Rodriguez. He's got a shot! No, it's wide.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Baina. And it's played forward. That's a nicely weighted pass. That'll be a throw. Pedri. And that's a throw-in. Gary Rodriguez. Ferran Torres does really well to win the ball there. Moved on forwards. And that's really well manoeuvred. Out for a throw. Grimaldo. Kubasi. Grimaldo, aim forwards. Pedri. Kubasi. Hausen. Llorente. Baina. Ferran Torres. Grimaldo. Hausen. Llorente. And here's Yamal. Llorente. And here's Yamal. Yamal's cross. Defending of the desperate variety. Moved on forwards. Oh, can he get onto this? Grimaldo. Pedri. Grimaldo. Grimaldo chips it through. He can get that clear. And it's Rodri. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And here's Ferran Torres. Oh, what a ball! And he's heaved it away. Baina, and it's lofted through here. Calmly anticipates. Gets good distance on it. Yamal. And he has been fouled there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Physical challenge. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Llorente. Baina. Hausen. Kubasi wins the duel this time. Proves too strong. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Pedri. Rodri. Llorente. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Yamal. Mikel Oyarzabal. Little's out, that is a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Out to the left it goes. Nice looking ball. Gary Rodriguez. Nicely shaped cross. Rodri takes control of it and he's on the move. Out to the right. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Yamal. Time to deliver. Pressing's intense and it's paid off. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And that has been cleared. In again. Cleared away. Spread out to the left. And it's played forward. And here's Oyarzabal. Pedri looking for a run-up. And that pass just didn't quite work. Pedri. Rodri. Llorente. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Grimaldo. Pedri. Ferran Torres. And he goes cross-field. Baina. Now it's Yamal. Rodri. Llorente. And it's Llorente. Now it's Baina. Llorente. Hit into the middle. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. It's a good run down the left-hand side. And that was very necessary. Baina. Llorente. Howson. Rodri. Rodri forwards and with intent. That's been drilled forward. Grimaldo. That's really well manoeuvred. That's going to go a long way. Aim forwards. It is a corner. And he's there to clear it. Mikel Oyarzabal. Yamal. Howson. Baina. Howson. Pedri. Grimaldo. Howson, gently done. And it's played forward. And that is out of play. And that has found him in acres of space. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And they've got rid. Knocks it out wide. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Played with finesse. Gary Rodriguez. There are a few waiting for it. It's run loose here. Now here's the delivery. There's the header! Oh, it needed better placement.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Nicely intercepted.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That's a throw. Hit into the middle. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Back in once more. Llorente clears it away. Cleared without complication. That's the throw. Played out wide. Gary Rodriguez. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Howson. Moved on forwards. And he's on a charge. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Llorente. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Gary Rodriguez. Pedri. Baina. Llorente. Baina. Pedri. Does really well to win the ball there. And that's really well manoeuvred. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Pedri. Ferran Torres. Now it's Yamal. Great defending, strong and determined. Is onto it in a flash. Al Kubasi wins the duel this time. Llorente. Howson. Llorente. Into the last quarter of an hour. Llorente, and the keeper's got it again. Pedri. Nuno da Costa. Yamal. Llorente. Hausen. Kubasi. Pedri. Pau Kubasi shifted upfield. Rodri aimed forwards. Yamal. Llorente tries making a foray down the right. And it's Baina. Does really well to win the ball there. Hausen. Rodri. Grimaldo. Oh, it's come loose. Yamal. Baina. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Yamal. And it's played forward. Baina hurtling down that right flank. Oh, a delicate chip through. Moved on forwards. Grimaldo. Hausen. Grimaldo. Hausen. Pau Kubasi goes forward. Now it's Ferran Torres. And here's Oyarzabal. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Rodri. Llorente. Succumbs to the pressure. He's in plenty of space here. Nice defending, it's got the job done. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be. And here's Yamal. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Llorente. Great defending, strong and determined. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And he thumps it clear. And it's played forward. That has been knocked clear. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, some of the players here are letting their emotions get the better of them. They do have to be careful. This must not be inflamed any further. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Al Kubasi tries to clear. Over to the left. Oh, that's neat. Oyarzábal proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Pedri. Howson forwards and with intent. That's really well manoeuvred. Well timed, excellent interception. Bina. Howson. Grimaldo. Pedri. Aim forwards. Pau Kubasi gets it away. Muscular approach does pay off here. Llorente. Bina. Moved on forwards. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Yamal. Aim forwards. Fighting looking ball that. Llorente. And it's played forward. Bina. Played into space out wide. Oh, great header! No joy, but a decent try. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
Kubasi. Howson. Bina. Llorente, gently done. And here's Yamal. Does really well to win the ball there. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. It's a good run down the right. Llorente. Llorente with the cross. Keeper has taken decisive action. Gary Rodriguez. Kubasi. Llorente. Bina. Yamal. Wins the duel this time. Llorente. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Gary Rodriguez. Driven forward. That has been cut short. Grimaldo. Llorente. Yamal. Llorente. And it's Bina. He has a look. Ferran Torres! It's a goal! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
He's got fourth. That is remarkable. So there's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Substitution in progress.
Play towards the front line. Pedri. Grimaldo. Pedri. Rodri. Rodri forwards and with intent. Out of play for a throw. That's really well manoeuvred. Well read, nice interception. Mikel Oyarzabal. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Llorente. He's got to be in here. Llorente. And here's big chance. And the ball's come loose here. Baina opts to play it back. Into the last 5 minutes. Oh, good spread. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. And a chance! And he's missed it. Baina. Llorente. Baina. Yamal. Giovanni Cabral. Gary Rodriguez. He has found the way through. Real chance! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product. Baina. Rodri. Rodri forwards and with intent. Pedri. Grimaldo. Kubasi. Baina, gently done. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now that's well seen too. He's away, shapes to shoot! No, that's just wide. Quality ball. Baina. Kubasi. Grimaldo shifted upfield. Aim forwards. Pau Kubasi cuts it out. Moved on forwards. Gary Rodriguez. It's a throw-in. Pedri. Ferran Torres. And it's played forward. Now it's Yamal. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle.
Substitution for Spain. Number 19. Coming on the field is number 10.
Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Pedri. Grimaldo. Kubasi. Howson. Rodri. Grimaldo. Pedri. Pedri, gently done. Llorente. Dani Olmo. Now then, the ball's come loose. And it's Baina. Pedri. And here's Oyarzabal! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save. He goes! And he steered it beyond the post. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And reclaimed it in a trice. Howson getting this one clear. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Grimaldo. Baina. Pedri. Grimaldo shifted upfield. Pedri, can he get onto this? Pedri is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
4 minutes have been indicated.
Time added on 4 minutes. Rodri, Ferran Torres. Now it's Oyarzabal. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, nicely intercepted. Pedri. Llorente. Dani Olmo. And it's Baina. Baina in acres of space out wide. Lovely bit of skill. A chance to play it in. Llorente. Rodri. Dani Olmo. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Giovanni Cabral. Tries a measured ball. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. This physical challenge. Pedri. Grimaldo. Howson. Baina. Dani Olmo. Oyarzabal succumbs to the pressure. Giovanni Cabral clipped into space, and that has been clubbed away, and that's been won straight back. Moved on forwards. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
Substitution.
Oyarzabal. Now it's Ferran Torres. Wins the duel this time. Ferran Torres is fouled. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, with him already been on a yellow, he should know much better than that.
And it's Baina. Does really well to win the ball there. Kubasi. Howson. Giovanni Cabral. Out to the left it goes. Tries a shot! Tries to get it clear. Montero. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Lovely feet. Gary Rodriguez. That is lovely. Oh, it's played into... Oh, what a climb! Not the worst header in the world, but nothing comes of it. Baina. Llorente. Aim forwards. And it's Baina. Dani Olmo. Danny Olmo. That's tidy. Bina. Good take and the shot! And that's it. So a smooth start and one which, at least results-wise, could not have been better. That'll do very nicely. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, pressure can quickly build on you if a positive result isn't achieved in your opening group match. Instead, they can take great confidence now from a very good victory and look ahead.